Cheryl Cole takes control. Key 103, Manchester.
This is In Demand Tonight with Cheryl Cole and Cheryl's favourite floor filler, Black Eyed Peas. I Got a Feeling.
Great song.
Let's talk about holidays and where you like to escape to. Where's your favourite place in the world? You've probably seen a lot, I would imagine, over the last few years.
Yeah, I have been very, very fortunate actually to see some beautiful places. Thailand, absolutely stunning. The people, the culture. Yeah, Thailand I think is the most beautiful place I've been.
Is that quite a relaxed place as opposed to LA, which I imagine is quite in your face?
I love it in LA because, the sun's shining, everybody's positive. Sometimes it is a little bit fake, but at least they're being nice fake and not horrible fake, They're saying have a nice day and it's like, you feel like, oh, thank you. You know what I mean? And the sun's shining, and sometimes it can be a little bit manic for me, paparazzi-wise. They follow from the hotel, but once I get from the car into wherever I'm going, nobody knows who I am in there. So I'm in a restaurant now, and although I just had my picture taken on the pavement, nobody inside the restaurant knows who I am, so I can be free. So there's only that little bit of hectic hustle and bustle for me. Other than that, I really enjoy being in LA.
If you're on a beach holiday, maybe with some of the girls from Girls Aloud or something like that, and you see maybe a bloke on the beach, who would you be more tempted to have a second look at? A guy in a Speedo or a guy in Bermuda shorts? This is just fashion tips for the summer.
Oh, Bermuda shorts, all the way. I mean, the guy could be in the Speedos and be ripped too within an inch of his life, and I don't think I'd look again.
I'll make a mental note.
It would have to be the Bermuda shorts and the pot belly.
And what's your favourite holiday anthem? What's the one song that reminds you of holidays or would just get you instantly relaxed on a beach?
For years, I've got friends in South Africa, and for years I've said that I'd go to Cape Town, and I always let them down, or I book a flight and then I cancel. And this year I took the plunge and I went, and a friend of mine had a slight obsession with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' New York, so that kind of became my New Year anthem through her. That's my escape song, my holiday anthem. Alicia Keys and Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind. In Demand, exclusively with Alex and Lucy.
Cheryl Cole. Key 103, Manchester.
This is In Demand Tonight with Cheryl Cole. Let's talk about how you spend some downtime when you actually get it. Obviously a very busy lady, especially over the last couple of years, more so than ever.
Yeah.
What do you tend to do when you have got 10 minutes to yourself?
Sure, I love to watch the soaps. And if I have had a busy week, I like to tape them all and watch them like an omnibus. So I lie in bed, have a cup of tea, have some hobnobs. I've just found some favourite ones, actually, they're like mini ones, and they've got chocolate cream in between. Suggest you try them. Amazing. And I just watch all the soaps, and it kind of feels like their drama takes away from anything else going on. You just can't believe what's happening in the soap.
What's your favourite soap?
Don't do this to me. It changes. I would say Coronation Street.
Good choice.
And I think, but I love EastEnders too, but Coronation Street, I think there's more northern stuff to relate to.
Do you tend to get stuck into some good retail therapy as well?
Not really. I should do, really, shouldn't I? But I'm always getting dressed up, like, for my job, part of my job is getting dressed up, and I'm fortunate enough that I've got some gorgeous clothes and shoes and stuff, so in my downtime, I just like to wear me pyjamas or me slouchy trousers, me hoodie. I like to be snuggly. Cozy. So
you're at home in the sweatpants watching Coronation Street?
Yeah, of course.
How many of your mates do you still keep in touch with from back home that you grew up with?
Do you know, it's funny because I wasn't never one of those people that hung around in a gang. Not even at school. I didn't have like a girl group of friends. So I had one friend really close at school, a girl, and one friend outside of school. And I was always really in my room trying to make up music videos with a hairbrush. I was one of those, and I had a big family, so I didn't really need it, if you know what I mean. I was constantly surrounded by people.
Are you quite into social networking, Twitter?
Do you know,
mentioned
I'm
the girls
so
on your BlackBerry.
Yeah, Baby M, because if I've got something to say to someone, I'm going to text them. I'm not going to poke them or whatever they do on my face. I can't do all that. I'm so useless on technology. Literally, it takes me like half an hour to send an email on my laptop. I can do it on my BlackBerry now. I'm getting good on there. Only thing I'm good at is iTunes, and that's about it. That's about all I can muster up. So I'm not very good on MySpace, Facebooks, or Twitter. I don't do any.
That's all right. I like the fact you're kind of fighting against it.
I kind of also feel a bit like it's like a bit like a personal tracking device. Twitter. You know, like, I feel like I don't want to tell you that I'm having a cup of coffee in the morning. I don't want to tell you that I'm watching Coronation Street. I want to watch it in peace. You know.
I'm a heartbreaker. You're a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. You're a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. You're a heartbreaker. You're a heart.
So let's talk about the future. What's ahead for you musically for the rest of the year that we can anticipate and get excited about?
I'm actually recording some new material. I'm going on tour with the Black Eyed Peas, which is exciting stroke scary. Hopefully later on in the year I've got some new stuff to release. That's what I'm hoping for. That's on the agenda, and that's the plan, and that's the hope. So, but I want it to be like amazing. You know, I want people to be like, wow, I really, really enjoy this album. So I'm not going to put anything out until I feel like that.
And when do you start audition process for X Factor 2010?
God almighty, is that really happening? It feels like it just finished, isn't it? In the summer, I believe. I haven't been told anything because I can't actually deal with anything past the Black Eyed Peas tour at this moment in time. That's like where I see myself, is just doing that last date on the Peas tour. But I believe it's the summertime, same as usual, June, July time.
What's your favourite part of the show? Do you like the auditions, the live shows, the judges' homes?
Do you know, I used to, first series, I loved the auditions, but for all the wrong reasons, and then I felt like a bad person because of the laughing and stuff. And the finding amazing talents, you know, I love all that. But now it's kind of becoming the lives, because you get to watch people develop into artists.
And how about the prospect of doing V Festival?
I know, amazing. How exciting is that? I remember when Girls Aloud did it, we were absolutely terrified. I mean, I looked along the lane and I think all of us were the same colour as Nicola for that one show. We were all very, very pasty and waiting to go on stage, terrified. But it went down like a storm. They had to close down the tent. People thoroughly enjoyed it, so I'm hoping people are going to do the same and just enjoy it and be entertained. But what an honour to be asked to be on the V Festival, you know.
Will you stay for the next day? Maybe camp over?
Do you know what? Maybe. Actually, I'm feeling kind of like I want to do that sort of thing. Be a hippie for the day. Be a glamorous hippie.
Very glamorous. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you for your time. We've got one more song choice. This is going to be your favourite song from the album 3 Words. Before you introduce it, can I ask, how the hell did you make this video?
Oh wow, this video was the hardest video that we've ever made, by a really creative guy called Sam, the director. And it was like a movie camera, and it was all done in one fell swoop. So if the camera went wrong, you had to wait like 3 hours for it to be fixed, else you couldn't do one take. And I think for the whole video it took 2-day shoot, and I think I must have did, I can count on my hands how many takes I did. It was hard. It was hard work and unusual, you know, like I wanted it to be unusual like the song, and Will absolutely loves it, so it all worked out well in the end. This is my favourite track of the current album, 3 Words, and the title of the song is